Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are continuing to talk about smart wireless CarPlay and Android Auto adapters, or AI boxes as they are referred to, as a slightly smarter system than your typical wireless CarPlay adapter. And this video is sponsored evidently by my very good friends at Ottocast. As you know, my wife is using Ottocast, previous generation only CarPlay supporting wireless CarPlay adapter, but they sent to me this new product that they have right now, which is called Play2Video Pro all-in-one multimedia adapter that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. In case this is the first, for some reason, video that you're watching about this kind of devices, let me very quickly explain to you the difference between a typical wireless CarPlay adapter and something like this. Something like this is referred to as an AI box, while wireless CarPlay adapter simply creates connectivity between your phone and the infotainment unit of your car that already is expected to have wired connectivity to Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Yeah, so it just creates wireless connection. That's all it does. Yeah, these things, the AI boxes, they also come with a bit of its own smarts. They're smart AI boxes, they're being referred to. They typically come with its own UI, sometimes Android based, sometimes Linux based operating system, but it doesn't matter. It's technical details for you. And typically they, on top of normal Google Maps, normal Android Auto, normal Apple CarPlay connectivity and other kind of features and apps that they come with, they also give you typically streaming services, video streaming services, such as built-in Netflix support and built-in YouTube support. The only thing you need to do is, beyond pairing this device or any other similar device with your Bluetooth, like you would do with your phone, normal thing, you also would need to give it wireless network. You would need to give it wireless network access. So you would need to either connect to an existing wireless network that your car can kind of reach while you're in your car, or you would need to give it a hotspot on your tethering or a hotspot on your phone and connect the adapter to it. That's when you can start using YouTube, for example. What do I like about Ottocast? Listen, Ottocast, first of all, it's been on the market for a very long time. That, I think, is the biggest differentiating factor, I suppose, between Ottocast and some other rather solid AI boxes and adapters that I have reviewed. They also have the right to exist. And as you can imagine, they're all competing with each other on price. So always check my links in the description of the video for any review that I make, because typically my sponsors, they give you, my friends, some kind of little discounts. Okay, so you may get one or another cheaper depending on the sale going on and stuff. Always check at the time of when you're watching the video. Yeah. And speaking of simplicity, Ottocast, in this particular case, the previous version of Ottocast adapter that my wife is using, it also, in addition to obviously expected ports of connectivity and just the box itself, it has also a hard reset button, which we kind of had to use at least once when she was exchanging her phones, my wife, and we needed to reset it to basic settings. Yeah, or at least we chose to do that. We maybe didn't need to, but we did that. In this case, the only thing, and it's not a negative, it's just me pointing out the obvious, the adapter has the ports or USB-A on one side, USB-C on another side. It has obviously ventilation kind of gaps here. It has the logo of over here on the top, and no buttons, nothing. It comes in a box, in a lovely, very well decorated box. You know, I like my boxes, my friends, if you watched my videos for a long time. It comes in a lovely box that tells you what it is. I love when they tell us what it is. Even if it's a mail order kind of stuff, I still love when they do it. And it comes with two cables. The cable USB-C to USB-C, in case your car has a USB-C port, or USB-A is already taken up by something else, that's good. As well as the typical USB-C to USB-A. Something that you would expect. Nothing really else. There is instruction manual, which is very simple, but ultimately, at the end of the day, you know how these things work. Go through the process of connecting your phone to Bluetooth. Go through the process of going into the settings of the system, of the custom UI of Ottocast in this case. Find your settings for your tethered or basically hotspot shared phone, your wireless network. Connect it to it, and off you go. You can entertain people inside of your car. I say it every single time, and I'll repeat myself again. I don't recommend that you try and watch YouTube or Netflix as you drive around. This is both illegal and extremely, extremely dangerous. However, if you do any kind of entertainment in the car for your kids as you drive, or a more realistic thing, you're running some kind of taxi service and you need to entertain people in the car while you have an hour and a half of taking them to the city from the airport. Well, these things are much better than your typical wireless CarPlay adapter that doesn't do it. Yeah. How does it compare to head units? Once again, more for completeness of this review, I will say that all of these systems have the right to exist depending on your situation. This system still needs some kind of wired connectivity to Android Auto or Apple CarPlay inside of your car to exist, okay? It is not going to give it to you out of the box. You need to have wired, and it creates wireless as well as gives you streaming, etc., etc. Head units are different. Head units, something like this that we will be reviewing next time, it basically comes with all the smarts inside of it, which is a great thing, right? It costs more, typically costs more, that's the differentiating factor. However, it's not reliant on your built-in electronics of your car at all, pretty much at all. And this is the biggest difference, my friends. In case you're new, hopefully now we're clear. So once again, for the 15th time, check the description of the video and the first comment if you're watching it somewhere on another platform for a link with a discount code that will allow you to get this hopefully a little bit cheaper. Consider your options. I always review a lot of similar products. I give them justice. I test them. And I think that Ottocast, as always, is not disappointing on quality. Ottocast has been a friend of this channel for a long time. And I hope we will remain friends. And I think this is a very solid unit that you need to absolutely seriously consider when you are trying to choose the best one for you. And just look for a good sale, apply the discount code if I can provide one for you. You'll see it in the description, and off you go. Have entertainment in your car, have wonderful wireless connectivity to whatever it is you are connecting to. I thank you very much for watching this video. I thank you very much for being my subscriber and supporter of the growth of this channel. More products, as you can see, are coming to you on a regular basis. Check out the stream of my shorts, which are usually just funneling you and showing you why you should pay attention to some full-length review like this one. If you haven't seen something perhaps in the past, I revisit those kind of things. I'm trying to make it easy for you. Thank you for tuning in today and watching this video. Thank you to my friends at Ottocast for sponsoring this video, and I'll talk to you next time about something else, auto gear reviews related. Goodbye for now.